Starting to be laggier than normal, but here's what it is. Let's start with this. Let's see how this goes. I like the idea here with this. I have no issues for now, and then I'll find something else in a bit. Are we playing against a real player? Oh my gosh, we actually get to play against a real player. First game with this deck, and it is a real player. So, Dream Dimension sucks. I'd love a 1 cost right now, but also if I don't get a 1 cost, never mind. This is amazing. That's pretty good. Is that near enough to snap? It is. I honestly think this is enough to snap here, just because I think that the Sunspot, Pixie, like there's just enough good tools that we've gotten. And we also have like our turns 1 through 5 all set up in our hand, or 2 through 5. Master Roll's a little bit annoying. Think we can make do? Honestly, Cyclops. Oh my gosh. Well, that's happening now. The White Hot Room's a thing. Pixie's amazing. Come on, Pixie, hit something good here. Or don't. That's also fine. How many times? I've only floated twice. There's just not enough yet. Actually, is it worth it just to go Star-Lord now so that I can get White Hot Room next turn? I honestly think the answer is yes. That sucks, but that's the answer. I mean, honestly, with the cards that we have left in our deck, if Hulk or Fin Fang Foom are something a lot cheaper, I think Pixie's going to be phenomenal. Yeah, it's a 4-cost Hulk. That's nothing to sneeze at. Okay. So, Cyclops into Majestic Wingbeat. Done. I mean, that's weird. All right, so the thing I feel like you're supposed to do with Star-Lord Master Sun, the thing that makes the most sense, right, is to say, I am skipping, or I'm going to have extra energy turns 1 through 5, and then on turn 5, I play Star-Lord so that he becomes a 10 power card, and I get +5 energy the following turn. Very first game that we got with him, I've said, screw that noise, and instead of any of that, what we've done is we played him on turn 4 in order so that we could use White Hot Room whilst Dream Dimension exists. We also, so they're also running stuff in like with Supergiant in order to try to mess, I believe, with this style of deck, which does mean like we've pretty effectively dodged that. I mean, it's just Hulk Iron Man. Is it just this? We just have points in every single lane? I don't think we play Iron Man in the right lane. I think we've won this lane. I think we do. I think this is going to be enough to win the game. I think I was right. Victory. We're not going to see games finish off as it's like the first day of season. People are retreating a lot more often, but that was a really weird game. But Star-Lord legitimately saved us right there. Star-Lord Pixie felt like that was really... Okay, all right. Next one. All right, Seventh Cosmos is going to shake everything up. We got two Tal out. I never know how to say that correctly. Don't give me Star-Lord at Sakaar. Pretty much everything else I'm fine with. Remember when I said don't give me Star-Lord at Sakaar and then everyone else I'm pretty much fine with? They don't remember. Well, that's, that honestly might lose us the game. We'll see. They haven't snapped yet, so... Well, wait. If they snap, we are probably retreating because of that. I'm so sorry. I tried to click Hulk and the game crashed. I forgot that I wasn't allowed to do that in Marvel Snap. Okay, so I'm not gaining any extra energy from Hulk now. Sunspot's the only card that's actually going to gain... It's just Magus, whatever. Yeah, definitely the right call to play Magus then. How are the new cards? I've played about 2 games with them so far, so I have no idea. Are we supposed to... Do we want Cyclops on Magus? Magus, whatever? First Worth, Sunspot, and Star-Lord and Magus obviously are all not in the deck. Just already restarted. I think so. I think I'm down, especially if since they have only 2 cards over here. I am sold. Right, so Cyclops should work with it. You're gonna need me to pick a name and stick with it. Which names did I already mess up? I've forgotten. Wait, that's my card. Didn't I put that in my deck? How did that's my card? I think we're playing High Evolutionary here. I'm going to play in the right lane because I think this is a lane they might try to sneak in. Oh, it really feels like they're trying to sneak in that lane, yeah. Are we playing against Shulaf stuff? Kind of feels like we're playing against Shulaf stuff right now. Can I win with this? It's also +3 power here. I'm at 19 power in this lane. Victory. The answer is apparently, maybe, I guess, yes, I could have. I have no idea, honestly. All right, sure. I'm gonna keep going. Okay. Pixie's a good start in opening hand. Savage Land means we do probably have some, if we can get a 1-drop next turn, we'd like to do that. Brooklyn Bridge. Oh my gosh, this is so easy. I'm gonna go Sunspot in this lane because it protects me with from getting hit with a bunch of cards like Deafening Chord. Ooh, that's good. Sorry, Deafening Chord as well as Cosmic Ghost Rider was what I was thinking. Hope you're doing well, y'all. I think we're going with Pixie here. That's fine. Electro. Misty is not the answer. It's still just Magus. Chill. War Machine isn't helpful currently still, but okay. What are we going with now?
Hey,
it's gonna be.
Name is not my dance,
thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it.
Dance, not my dance. Hey, my name is not my
I don't
dance.
actually commit tax fraud. I don't know where y'all heard that from. I would never.
Fraud.
I would never. I would never. I would never. I wish I could dump my whole. I wish I could play 2 cards here. Milgren, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Also, Holy Strider, I missed that earlier. Thank you as well. Appreciate both of you very much. Jeff raid is amazing. I'm really stoked about the Jeff raid. I'm also having to think a lot. I'm sorry. I really appreciate it, Jeff. Hope you're doing well. I also really am trying to think. It's difficult trying to do both. We've got, all right, start over here. Jeddirthes. Okay, I can't say it correctly. Hope you're doing well. I'm so sorry. I tried to say it and immediately botched it. So hope today's going well for you. I can just Foom mid. If I Foom mid and then Misty left, is that enough? The one true, Bob. Wow, I thought I knew Bob. Apparently I didn't know the one true one. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. How do I lose this game with this setup? I would lose to Infinite right, and do I beat... I think I beat a Ebony Maw on the left lane. I believe so. Let's go with this. I think this is fine. Or not, apparently. I thought we were... Listen, I was already taking long enough. I thought I was taking forever on my turn. Apparently, not. Let's see. Fin Fang Foom over here. Dragon Lord. Oh, God. Oh, load. Iron? I've never had a doubt. I was never worried. I was never worried, thankfully. I was so worried. I'm glad that worked out. There you go. Hey, we'll take the win. I got distracted. God, it's difficult trying to, you know, it's the most difficult part about streaming is talking and having to think at the same time. And those two things don't go hand in hand, especially if you're me. I can barely do one of them. Well, actually, I can talk very well. I can't think. Speaking of talking, next game. I really want to know how this feels as like more time goes on. Because I'm like, I don't think it's bad so far. Enziman, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. I don't know if this is bad currently. However, I also kind of think that I maybe prefer like maybe normal high Eva. I don't know. Don't you? I'm not looking at Misty. I'm not looking at Misty. I'm not looking at Misty. It wouldn't hit Misty, right? It didn't. All right. I didn't look at the card and it worked. Perfect. That was the secret. I just had to not look at Misty. Pixie's a little bit worse as of right now. With the just the spread of power that we currently have left in our deck. But what do we got here? Camp Lahai gave me a crystal. Remember I talked about how Pixie was slightly worse for us right now? We got 2 1-drops and 2 big drops. I've decided that Pixie will be fine. Put over in the right. Is this a Nihilus or what type of deck are we playing against currently? We got on this turn. Majestic Wingbeat. Not the most helpful currently. Let's just drop a Magus here. No, not my High Evolutionary. Hold up. High Evolutionary maybe seems good. High Evolutionary was great. That's better than a Jubilee. Yeah, they're definitely just going to mess with our cards over here a lot and just send their cards to my side of the board. We just suck at apparently drawing Star-Lord. But if I skip all of my energy here, Magus turns into Iron Man. If I just don't play anything, Magus is Iron Man. I'm so uncertain if this is the right call or not, but I've decided I would like an Iron Man. Magus has a capital C in the ability, which means that it cares about the base cost. Okay, so Shu Lao stuff most likely. Are they throwing this entire lane? If I play just Hulk, can I win? Is that all I need to do? I kind of feel like it might be fine with just Hulk. It gets me to 25 points of power at the middle location, which I don't think they're going to contest legitimately there. If the Scarlet Spider goes to the left lane, then I'll lose there. But if it goes right, we're okay. Shu on Scarlet, forced left, you lose. If Shu is... But then how does it go to the right? But then why do I lose the right lane? Why would I lose the right lane with that line? I'm up 9 power. They don't have a way to remove those cards. They can't play Shu Lao and an Nihilus in the same turn. I don't see a way that I lose the right lane with that bet. They can't Shu Lao and send the cards over to me. I'm gonna regret this later, but I'm doing this. I will never regret a choice in my entire life is actually what I meant to say. Please tell me I didn't just knock over my gauntlet. Thank God. Almost knocked this over. And I won the game. So they just didn't have enough energy to do both. And every single hit that Muir Island was doing was actually basically 2 points of I was matching all 4 of theirs with just 2 because Magus was Iron Man. They didn't have a way to fight me. They did not have a way to fight me in multiple occasions here. I don't know what they're supposed to do. I guess they just probably didn't have Shu Lao. But next game, like I make it. I don't know if you have to like make it a 3-3 or whatever. Is that a bug or intended? We technically don't know. I'm assuming it's intended because it's written as such. So I don't see a reason why it wouldn't be as intended. But personally wanted to copy Thor and Beta Ray Bill's hammers. Oh, that'd be blast. That'd be so cool. You know, at least they're being honest. They're using the Airshim avatar, and then they are playing Airshim. Well, Hulk is going to be pretty solid over in that lane. Majestic Wing Beat. I don't know if I'm actually loving Majestic Wing Beat purely because of High Evolutionary continually going to the left of my hand. That's the one card that I'm uncertain on. I think it totally could have and probably should have. Again, it doesn't, but I would have preferred if it did. And I honestly thought it did for the longest period of time. That's the card I had. Wasn't that my card? How did they get it? That's not what I wanted to see. All right, let's go Magus here. They might be able to just play Cosmic Ghost Rider in this lane, and that's fine. If they Cosmic Ghost Rider my Magus or Magus, whatever, I will be happy about that. I consider that an absolute win. Poor M'Baku. Looking a little bit more symbiotic than I remember, but I'm not going to turn Magus or Magus, whatever, into Misty. Let's Star-Lord mid. Oh. Drawing Sunspot's kind of sad here. Yeah. I feel like I would have preferred to activate there if we had Sunspot in deck. We have a 524. If I go Sunspot, activate Hulk, we win. I think they're going to Shang-Chi me mid. We are adding 20 points to the left lane and even more mid. Yeah, but it'll be 20 left. Because we're adding 5 with Sunspot and then doubling the total power there. I think that's the best we can do. They did Boomer Snap me. So what does Miss Frizzle say? Let's take chances, make mistakes, and get messy? Is that the quote? I hope so. If it isn't, then imagine I said the correct one. Get messed up. Why didn't they want to get messy with me? I just did what they did. Sorry, I didn't know this was a one-way snapping situation. I didn't know that's the way the relationship between myself and this Airshim opponent worked. Magic School Bus references in 2026. Is there a time limit to when you can make Magic School Bus references? I wish if you snapped on turn 6 you were committed. I agree. We really need to talk to that opponent about their commitment issues. How recent did the new episodes of Magic School Bus come out? Because I definitely didn't hear about them at all, but I'm now interested in this. And what did they even go out on? Ooh, Death's Domain's not fantastic. Sunspot into... That's the card I'm playing. I'm playing nothing else. Y'all, we're fooming in there. This lane's gonna get foomed. Do a Psylocke because... I bet it's... Oh, that's a good shout. With Psylocke because it's just bugging with extra energy? Yeah. I bet it was the Psylocke. I was trying to think about what it triggered. Wait, Miss Frizzle got replaced with her sister? They're allowed to do... I guess they are, but like, really? Also, they did extra energy, which means my Star-Lord's gonna be bugged and get extra power, so let's go. I'm gonna do this. I'm fine with the Majestic Wing Beat here. Or, sorry, with Majestic Wing Beats getting... Has it Miss Frazzle now? Are they gonna Legion me? No, it's Dragon Lord. I guess we're just playing Star-Lord, right? Star-Lord, right? I don't know how many ways I can say that. It's just this, I think. I was gonna say that I wanted to do it the other lane, but also I can just put a massive amount of points on Sunspot, and I think that's much more worthwhile. This might be where I'm supposed to snap, but I've decided I don't care. I have skipped, and I think these Star-Lords are just correct currently. Sure, I'm fine with all that. What am I doing on this turn? Can I just play Iron Man? I might lose the left lane. They don't have extra energy. I guess they do with the... I think I'm just playing Iron Man. I am Iron Man. Let's see this bit. Doubling Iron Man here is okay. Is the new animation that bad? Oh no. I don't know what's gonna happen here. When are we getting the fast forward? It's a bold, wait, what's the quote? I don't know, I suck at movies. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it pays off for them. We did a little bit of a, no, nothing shuffled. I was never worried, personally. Victory. I was never worried. I mean, that works. That totally worked for us. I don't think it... Did we also win by literally just playing nothing? Like, I don't think it mattered anything we did this turn. I think we won no matter what. If that was their line, I guess we just win. Sure, I'll take it. Next game. Haircut looking sharp. Thank you. Very happy to have my hair shorter. I was really annoyed with it. My wife typically likes longer hair when I have longer hair, but I've been complaining about it so much that I was like, did you, I haven't heard you be like, oh, I miss your hair or whatever. She's like, you have not stopped whining about your long hair for so long. And I was like, oh, I didn't know how much I was. She's like, yeah. I'm like, huh, well, thanks for not telling me. She's like, oh yeah. She's very strong. I would have been a lot more annoying. I already was, obviously. You beat a 11 power Chamber and 14 power Frankie in the same lane. Nice, that's fun. Does Magus check all turns? No, just the turn you activate him. Similarly with Warlock. Works the same way. Jory's lab is chill. I'm gonna leave Pixie in this front lane because these cards in the front lane means it's gonna be okay. Yeah, Starlight very specifically mentions the, what is it? Like says each turn, like references multiple turns at the same time, whereas Magus says, what is it? Just your unspent energy, and that's whatever it actually is at that time. The Warlock comparison makes sense. Let's go. Drawing Sunspot. We talked about this earlier. That's just the worst time to draw Sunspot, I think. Do they hit the chamber trigger here? No, they don't, which means I actually got it. I like that. Has Starlord been good? It's not been bad. I don't know if... Pixie's great. Love Starlord. Great card. Super cool. Super amazing. Favorite. Love it. Actually, best card. Best card ever. It's amazing. It's perfect. No issues in the slightest. I'm not just saying that because of my own personal bias during this current moment. Nope. It's definitely not because of that, let's be honest. 2-cost Fin Fang Foom is a pretty good deal, personally. Okay, how do we do this? I think I'm playing Hulk. I think I'm just going to put as many cards as I can into this left lane. Like, I think I'm doing this. I want to do this, 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 and then Hulk here. And then I can go Magus, Foom. I think this should win the game. Do we want to go Magus? I think Magus is still better because that's 10 points of power in comparison. That's really good. Yeah, I think we win this. Just by a bit. I think we're going to win this game. It is Foomin time. It is Foomin time. I love it when Fin Fang Foom, in the movie Fin Fang Foom, where he says, it's Fin Fang Foomin time. And then he fooms all over the place. Gosh. So Fin. So Fang. So Foom. Magus was 10 power. Definitely not because of Shuri's Lab, but Magus was here. Whereas Star-Lord felt really cool. Feels like I'm seeing a pattern. Next game. For what it's worth, if you ever, because someone mentioned earlier, if you're ever legitimately confused of whether or not I'm being serious, please just ask me if I'm being serious, because I will just happily say it. If it's a genuine question or whatever, I will always clarify. However. Hi, Red Hulk. How are you doing? That's rude. Hi, BB. Hope you're doing well. Leave it the follow. I've been playing this for a bit. We might swap off this deck after this game over here. Are you being serious about being serious? Shoot. Okay, I'll always answer to the best of my abilities. Because now I don't know the correct answer to that question. I think the answer is yes. So I'm not even trying to do a bit. Like, I just believe it's yes, but I'm uncertain. Toxie, no. No. Bad. Bad Toxic. You know what you did. Can I play Sunspot in the right lane instead? Do we need the energy from Sunspot? I think it's probably correct to leave it in the left lane for now. We might do it. We might play in the right lane later, but for now, I think it's okay over here. I don't even no. Just no. Also, do I have the bug, the end of turn bug? I do. Is it like you have to do this to fix it? How do you fix the end of turn bug? I don't know. Whatever. There's some way I think you're supposed to fix it. Sorry. I'm just waiting. To wait to turn out a relog? Well, no way I'm relogging. That sounds boring. You have more power than them currently. What am I playing on this turn? Honestly, a free surge is not bad here. Nope, I'm not Alt F4ing, chat. You're not getting me to close my game. We could just play mages here. Saving on a turn with 5 energy if we can not draw Iron Man. It's not bad. Pixie would be great in Vortex. I agree. If we could draw Pixie, that'd be phenomenal. Star-Lord now is interesting. Why are they going Star-Lord now? Is it because they're going to try to do with like Silver Surfer First Step stuff? I don't know. I'm uncertain what they're going for here. I feel old saying Alt F4. I have to use it for programs all the time. I don't think it's that old. They are doing Silver Surfer First Steps. Okay, so I should have actually played my Star-Lord mid with that in mind. That's fair. All right, I'd like to not draw Iron Man if I can. No Iron Man. That's all I ask. Second dinner. That's all I ask. And who did we say would be phenomenal over at the Black Vortex? That's right, Pixie. Boom. I go Pixie into... What are we really trying to hit with Magus? Iron Man. All I have to do is play High Evolutionary and we win the game. Why Foom? I don't think we're Fooming here. No Destroyer? We would never. My Pixie is well trained. She would never do that to me. Big power go bird. That's a good point. Fine there. This could maybe get destroyed. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
I am Iron Man.
Getting Iron Man necessitates skipping turn 5 every single time, and you have not drawn him yet, right? No, it does not necessitate skipping turn 5 every single time. It also lets you do it here. Next game. This deck's not feeling as bad as I thought it was. This deck's not feeling as bad as I thought it would be. Bro can't count? Heck no. I can't count. I've made it very abundantly clear this, just today in general, that I cannot count. I should not be trusted with counting. Me and counting do not mix. Sunspot, we don't need you. Thank you for hanging out. Oh, they got a lot of cards that middle lane. Sunspot should have been left with them doing that, because I can Foom mid. It's definitely still Pixie, though. Pixie's just going to be fantastic. I would appreciate not being called out for things that I really should... Listen, I understand that I'm an engineer. It doesn't mean that I should be counting. Do I need to count all the time for my job? Yes. I just don't want to count here. I don't want to. Spectrosity, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you being well. Like, I have school. I've got work. I got all this stuff. And you want me to count in the game as well? Like, calm down, y'all. I got limits. Only human. All right. Hydro Stomper's chilling. Turn 4. I think I'm playing Cyclops in the right lane. Yes, Magus would be able to copy Wingbeat's text. Correct. Well, that's good. We're not playing it now. There's no reason to show that we have this already. But I can go Cyclops, Master of the Sun. Card players cannot usually count nor read. True. A social engineer? Oh, that sounds smart. Should I snap them? I want to snap them. With the Cosmo there? I really want to snap him. You want to hear a wild play? I think they're going to pull the Cosmo to this left lane. I think they're about to do a Ghost Spider into the left lane. I really want to play Star-Lord right. If I lose, I lose it. But honestly, I've still got Hulk and Iron Man for the final turn, and I'm going to be okay. Snapping, we're going for it. But for what it's worth, also, sorry, so if Magus copied skills, he could technically still get their text, but it wouldn't activate their text. You think mid? Oh, mid's just the better answer. You're so right. Mid's a better answer. Ah, I thought they would. Okay. Hey, you know what's a good thing I didn't play in the right lane? Never, and I was never going to. Chad, I can't believe you fell for that. I was never going to play any cards in the right lane. You freaking fell for it. Get wrecked. We're just going Hulk. Oh, I'm so sorry. I tried playing a game. I'd like to apologize, Marvel Snap. I tried to play a card, but it was too far to the right, according to, I think, your rules. So, my bad there. My bad. We're going to play Hulk here. Iron Man here. Surge here. That's just game, right? I think we're good. I don't see a way we lose. How dare you try to play cards in this card game? You've got me. They moved to Hulk. I can do cool things with Hulks too. Mine's just playing the cool Hulks, but you know, still pretty cool.
Iron Man.
I didn't need to play Iron Man in that lane, but I'll take it. That's good stuff. Yes, moving the Hulk was pretty cool for them. Yes, fine, we can give them props for it. I don't want to give them props because that could potentially denote or detract from the amazing win that I've gotten here with Star-Lord Master of the Sun, and Magus was also here. Let's talk about this deck, and we'll actually break down these cards, because I should talk about it. Because I really enjoyed this deck. I think that it's a lot of fun playing High Evolutionary, and this has been a month that as soon as these cards were data mined, I was excited to mess with them inside of High Evolutionary. Wasn't as sold immediately on Magus, however you're supposed to say the name, and I'm sorry if I've said it 19 different ways during this video. I just don't know how to say it, and I'm not committing to a way, because I've been told repeatedly that the way I'm saying it is wrong, and that's after me changing it repeatedly. Anyway, this deck's a lot of fun. I really did enjoy High Evolutionary. It was a good time. There's cards here if you don't have them. I think this deck is perfectly reasonable. The only card I'm going to say is truly, I think, needed in order to run this specific style of High Evolutionary is going to be, obviously, High Evolutionary, the card that unlocks a lot, all of your vanilla cards. With that in mind, you don't need it to, you don't need the rest of the cards here pretty much. Like, there are substitutions that exist for every single other card. You can be, instead of using Majestic Wing Beat, you can try to just go with the Shocker. Similarly with the Surge, in which you can try to go with an Adam Warlock to draw more cards, or Thaddeus Ross to, again, just get your big cards instead. If you don't have Pixie, you don't need to get Pixie for this deck again to work, but I did enjoy the Pixie version of this deck a little bit more so. If you don't have Fin Fang Foom, a Red Hulk or a She-Hulk can work. However, I'm going to say very specifically with the She-Hulk. I don't like She-Hulk with Star-Lord Master of the Sun. I played it a little bit before we landed on this particular pile, and it wasn't enjoyable. You're trying to fight for multiple things, and Star-Lord wants you to be, like trickling energy, whereas She-Hulk wants you to do a big, just skip of a turn. And it feels like they're doing something very interesting with High Evolutionary, just with that in mind, and that they're potentially splitting up High Evolutionary even more so. Because I feel like there's this version where it's like you do this energy cheat, and then there's a version where it's like you're trying to do affliction stuff. And this one now feels like, okay, what if you're doing a gradual bit of, not spending all your energy because you get the triggers with Cyclops, Misty, Sunspot, etc. Or you do a really big turn with skipping a bunch of stuff, and then you get to do things with like Infinite and She-Hulk. And so there's different ways you can play both of those, but in general, this deck's a lot of fun. I think this is really good, and obviously we got to play with a couple brand new cards in here. Starting off with the Super Premium Season Pass card, Magus, whatever. He's fine. This deck, it's running Iron Man. If you don't have Magus, I don't think you should be putting Iron Man in here. It's fine. I don't think it's going to be it didn't change the deck entirely. I honestly think there's a world where it's probably even more consistent. If you're running a card like Magic, or if you're running a card Magic, not Magus, or Magus, whatever. Magic, or a Luna Snow or Spear Spider-Man, where you can just get more energy out of stuff, or even a Warlock, where there's a lot of other options instead of Magus. And I don't know if he is particularly the best slot here, but he was the worst. I feel like he was one of the worst cards in the deck, but that didn't mean that he didn't still serve a purpose. And as you saw, we did win games on his back. So with him hitting an Iron Man particularly, the Iron Man was a very large hit, and I really liked that. So it was good being able to use that. However, I don't think it's an amazing card. If you get it, pop off with it, right? It's a Series 5 card, legitimately Super Premium. The Season Pass as well as the Super Premium Season Pass, they're both great deals in terms of, just for one, the Season Pass gives you a bunch of extra resources as well as a Series 5 card for $10, which is the best deal. And the second best deal on Marvel Snap is getting just a Series 5 card with a couple borders and cosmetics or whatever, and then just the Series 5 card. And that's only $10, and that's cheaper than, the normal conversions or whatever of stuff. So if you do get Magus, this is a fine place, and there's probably gonna be a lot of other places that might even be better. But I think the card that served its role better was really Star-Lord Master of the Sun. And he just felt clean. This card just did exactly what I wanted it to do. It made it so I was trickling energy over the entire time. And one of the things I've seen people doing as of late with Star-Lord, as they are figuring out what they want to go with, if they are choosing to skip a bunch of turns and then you don't draw Star-Lord, your deck kind of falls apart. And it really feels like you want to be able to get these consistent energy buffs off of it. And High Evolutionary is... Star-Lord feels like it was built for High Evolutionary. I believe it was. I don't know if we've gotten official confirmation. It's just fantastic with that deck, with this deck. And I liked it a lot. I think that Star-Lord is going to be a perfectly fine card. I think there's hopefully going to be more interesting places you can do with it, do fun stuff with it rather than just saying High Evolutionary. But I decided to color inside the lines today. I threw Pixie in for maybe, I don't know, a sprinkle of salt. I guess just a little bit of salt isn't spice. I was about to say sprinkle of spice. I don't know, some cayenne. I tried to do something a little bit interesting, but in the end, this is still a very coloring inside the lines style of deck with Star Master of the Sun. But I also think it's fair to start here and then build out from there and see what crazy stuff or weird things you can do. So I think I am happy with Star Master of the Sun. I haven't had the chance to play with it up until this video, and I enjoyed it. I think it's a really cool card, and if you get the Season Pass, you will enjoy it as a High Evolutionary piece. I would really recommend getting High Evolutionary, by the way, if you don't have it already. But appreciate you watching to the end. Thank you so much for hanging out. Don't worry, we'll see some more stuff hopefully soon. Maybe something weirder with either Star-Lord or Magus or Moondragon, who is boring. But see y'all around. Have a good one. Have a great one. To the next one. Peace out.